When you get comfortable being alone, it is kind of a scary place to be. I personally used to be a people pleaser, and I feel like I would always feel guilty whenever I wouldn't respond to people. I felt bad if I didn't answer the phone, even if I didn't have the energy to be able to pour into someone.
Guys, so I have another free ebook out. This is my second ebook. This book is about, the beginning stages of dating and how to operate. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a woman on my channel, you know what I'm saying, you could read it. It could help you out as well. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's for my men, but women can read it too. It's about the beginning. It's about the beginning stages of dating. So if you need any help with how to operate early on in the first couple months, download that link. Link is in the description. And again, it's free. Appreciate y'all. The crazy part is, I was a people pleaser for most of my life, you know what I'm saying? But it had the opposite effect on me. I felt the need to always need to be around people, felt the need to respond to people. It was that sense of belonging, but you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get back into the video.
Nowadays, I just don't care. Like, if I'm not okay, if I'm feeling drained, I don't answer the phone. If I cancel plans the day prior and I said that I was going to do something a couple days before, I just don't give a Maintaining and protecting my peace is so important for me these days that it's almost scary, because I am really okay being by myself. I'm okay not having anybody. And I don't actually know if this is healthy, the way that I feel, but it took me.
And what she's saying is how most women operate, right? Like, this is what I'm trying to bring attention to. It's like learning you gotta be selfish, because the thing is, like she said, people will try to shame you for you wanting to spend time with yourself. People feel like, well, just because you're available to do something, you should be at their beck and call. Yes, I've had situations with women, and because of that, because they feel like their time should have been priority when really my purpose is priority. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you time, but I prioritize my life in a certain way. I don't have time to text back and forth all day. It's all about having standards for yourself, because when you have standards for yourself, you don't feel obligated to make people happy just because you feel like that's what they need from you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta your cup has to be full first. Yeah, if you don't feel like kicking it with somebody, you ain't gotta kick it with them just because they wanna kick it with you. Like I said, this goes to your dating standards, all of your standards in your life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta reciprocate to people who reciprocate to you. You know what I'm saying? Reciprocation, that's an element of it too. You know what I'm saying? I know that's the reciprocation part is different than what she's saying. She's talking about not doing things you want to do, but I'm making a point that all of this falls under the umbrella of respecting yourself.
But it took me so long to get here, to the point where I'm just like, it has to be, right? Like, I think sometimes being alone and protecting your peace, even if it means that you are alone, in my opinion, like, I think that's kind of a strength. I'm trying to remind myself.
And what she's saying is facts. When a woman doesn't, let's look at it from this standpoint, right? When a woman is not giving you what you want and is not reciprocating, you got to learn how to walk away from the situation and understand that when you're really in an abundance way of thinking, that you can replace her. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of way you have to think. If she's not matching up to what you expect and you're not being unrealistic, and it's like she's getting more out the situation and you're getting drained from it, you gotta learn how to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, it's better to be alone than to be in bad company. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you gotta, and a lot of men don't understand that. And just people in general, people can't stand to be alone. People fear to be alone because they feel like, well, if I don't have somebody, I'm a failure, or whatever they think. But at the end of the day, what matters is the fact that you can't stand to be alone. And that's a bad way of thinking. You gotta have an abundance mindset. If you don't have options, then you just won't have any options until you build yourself up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna be pressing a woman and being disrespected and all this kind of stuff. And you know what I'm saying? You going against your standards and your morals. Like, nah, we ain't going out like that.
And check in with myself that this is a superpower and not a lot of people can get to this point. However, what I'm trying to say with this is that sometimes we do get to a point where we're going to question ourselves, especially when things start to feel a little bit different. When we do start setting boundaries, when we do start telling people no, when we stop responding, when we're not 100% like always available for people when they need us right then and there. It's a scary fucking place to be. For For me personally, I'm just trying to embrace.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I recently just lost a woman because of that. And she felt like the communication wasn't up to par, meaning she felt like just because, and you know what I'm saying, I don't know if she felt like this, but the vibe I was getting was that she kind of felt like just because we were kind of deep in, that I owed her to communicate when she wanted me to communicate to her, in a sense of like, just because she hits me up 2 minutes ago, I have to respond in 25 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And the reality is where when I can get to my phone, I'm gonna hit you back. When I can't, because I'm doing things. You gotta understand is you have to be okay with that. As a man, you have to be okay with people not being on your program. You know what I'm saying? People not understanding. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be okay with that. That's where the abundance comes in. That's when the self-love comes in. You know what I'm saying? That's where having the bigger picture comes in.
Because this and remind myself that I am still human, I am still loving, but maybe this is just the current phase that I'm going through where it's okay to isolate and it's okay to be comfortable being alone.
Also too, the point I want to make with y'all is it's ironic that she's saying this, because when it in the dating realm, because of the abundance of access women have to men wanting to sleep with them, women are naturally selfish. So what you got to understand, as a man, you have to be selfish too, because a woman is going to always put herself first. So as a man, you have to put yourself first, because a woman is going to do what's best for her when it's best for her. And if you're not what's best for a woman, well, she's not going to rock with you like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you have options, those type of things won't affect you. And the whole purpose is to have a bigger picture, because when you have something bigger that you're focused on, women won't be your downfall to a certain, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean, right? Also, man, we got to learn how to like spend more time with ourselves, man. Like in college, man, I used to hate being by myself. Like I remember, like if I was alone, I would feel like, dang, man, like I gotta be a loser, because I'm not with no chick. My roommate's with girls right now. I ain't at no party. I'm just sitting here in the crib watching TV. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I wasn't nothing. But you know, when you spend time alone, also too, with the combination of learning how to walk away from situations that you're not winning in it, and only the other side is winning. When you're in a win-lose situation and you learn how to walk away and learn how to spend time alone, that's when you create that abundance. Because at that point, you're doing what's best for you. You got to do what's best for you, because if not, people and things will abuse you if you don't do what's best for you. You always have to put yourself first, because other people are going to put themselves first. So why are you putting yourself last? Because when you put yourself last, other people will put you last. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. Appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel. And also too, guys, if you need any one-on-one consultations, anything help with dating, anything related to that, link is in the description. Also too, my 2 free ebooks are also in the description as well. And also, guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.